Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Camilla and today we are watching the episode 2 of Chernobyl. This is a short TV show which is on HBO and it's 6 episodes I think. And today we're watching episode 2 and I know that Obi-Wan Kenobi is coming out very soon and I also want to watch Lord of the Rings and Fury, so we have a lot of good things coming out on this channel and I'm very excited for that. But today, Chernobyl episode 2 is on the list. If you'd like to watch my full reaction, it's over on Patreon. And if you'd like to connect, you can find me on all social platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Everything will be linked down below. Thank you so much for clicking in and joining me today. I hope you all enjoy.
Наверное, все-таки родина. Не дом городской, где я празднично жил, а эти проселки, что дедами пройдены, с простыми крестами их русских могил. На наших глазах умирали товарищи, по-русски рубаху рванув на груди, что жизнь уже вся. Такую землю, где я родился.
You work too hard.
Where is everyone?
Oh, they refused to come in.
Why?
It's Saturday.
Why did you come in?
I worked too hard. It's boiling in here. 8 millirunkin. Leak?
No, it would have gone off before. It's coming from outside.
The Americans?
No.
Iodine 131. It's not military, it's uranium decay. U-235. Who's the next closest?
It's Chernobyl, but that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
Oh, that's too far for 8 millirunkin. They'd have to be split open. No one's answering the phone.
Yeah, because they cut the cords. Or the phone lines. That went by fast. Oh, no. There's a lot of people in the hospital. In last episode, we saw so many cars coming by.
These are radiation burns. Their clothes are contaminated. Help me! Get it all off. We're taking it down to the basement.
But isn't it dangerous to also touch the clothing? I got the answer to that.
Professor Legasov, would you care to read Deputy Chairman Shabina's report while you wait?
Certainly, thank you.
Thank you all for your duty to this commission. We will begin with Deputy Chairman Sherbina's briefing, and then we will discuss next steps, if necessary.
If you're overdue for a checkup,
And foreign press?
totally unaware.
He even looks like him, so that's very good casting.
A fireman was severely burned on his hand by a chunk of smooth black mineral on the ground outside the reactor building. Smooth black mineral. Graphite. There's graphite on the ground.
Rihana reports that the reactor core is intact.
Oh boy.
This fireman was holding the equivalent of 4 million chest x-rays in his hand. Not alarmist if it's a fact.
Well, I don't hear any facts at all.
There we have it.
Now, Chernobyl holds over 3 million grams, and right now it is on fire. Most of these bullets will not stop firing for 100 years.
Comrade Sherbina, I want you to go to Chernobyl.
Okay.
Wise decision, Comrade General Secretary.
And
That
take
is not
Professor
wise.
Legasov with you.
No way!
Comrade General Secretary, but I...
He doesn't want to be there.
No.
No. Well, then how will you know what you're looking at? Meeting a giant.
That is karma for him, but that poor guy, he was like, no, this is wrong. And he still has to go there.
How does a nuclear reactor work? I presume I'm too stupid to understand. So I'll restate. Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
Of course.
I know how a nuclear reactor works. Now I don't need you.
What is up with this guy? There's so many people in this area or in this show that is pissing me off.
Get away from him, Ted, please.
Get away from them!
Oh my God.
You want to get sick? Go!
He's a fireman. Ignitenko, 6th Paramilitary Fire and Rescue Unit.
You want to see him? Go to Moscow. Tell them Major Burov allows it.
Oh.
I don't have to. Look, that's graphite on the roof. That's radiation ionizing the air.
If we can't see, we don't know. Get us directly over the building.
Boris,
Don't use my... Get us over that building, or I'll have you shot.
Oh boy.
Fly directly over that core. I promise you by tomorrow morning you'll be begging for that bullet.
But when there isn't a problem, they're everywhere, spreading fear.
I know about Chernobyl. I know that the core is either partially or completely exposed.
There has been an accident at Chernobyl, but I've been assured there is no problem.
I'm telling you that there is.
And now I'm in charge to the workers of the world.
Yeah. We're not getting anywhere.
Stable iodine will keep your thyroid from absorbing radioactive iodine. Take one a day for as long as they last.
I thought they found out that they didn't need one every day. That it was enough to take only one.
Professor Lagasov, I understand you've been saying dangerous things.
Apparently our reactor core exploded. Tell me how an RBMK reactor core...
Oh, not this again.
To spread disinformation at a time like this.
Why did I see graphite on the roof? Oh, there you made a mistake. Because I may not know much about nuclear reactors. I know a lot about concrete.
Understand that even with lead shielding, it may not be enough.
Then I'll do it myself.
Oh boy, he is risking himself here. Respect.
It's not 3 Röntgen. It's 15,000.
Comrade Savina.
Oh my.
What does that number mean?
It means the core is open.
Yeah.
Please escort Comrades Brakhanov and Fomin to the local party headquarters. Thank you for your service.
Comrade.
Your excuse.
You are dealing with something that has never occurred on this planet before.
It'll create problems of its own, but I don't see any other way. 5,000 tons.
Oh.
All that radiation. At least evacuate Pripyat. It's 3 kilometers away.
This will go much easier if you talk to me about the things you do understand and not about the things you do not understand. I'm going to get you 5,000 tons of sand and...
I really don't know what to say with the commentary here. So I just decided not to say anything.
Are you here because of the fire? Anything we should be worried about?
No.
I will be worried. It's like drinking so much. It's gonna take out all the wildlife.
Lead 1 is too close. I repeat, they are too close.
Lead 1, you are inside the perimeter. Copy. Lead 1, do you copy? Lead 1. Lead 1.
Is there any other way, Legazo?
I don't know what I expected, but that was not it.
But his nephews are flying down.
And they always bring cool weather.
Oh, which nephews? Simka, who's 14, and little Boris, who's 5.
I'm sorry, I have to get back to work. It's very busy right now. They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
That's what I would do.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
So they're talking with codes now.
Where are you going?
Chernobyl.
This is not clever.
It's been smooth. 20 drops.
Yeah, and people died.
Professor Ilyin, who's also on the commission, says the radiation isn't high enough to evacuate.
Isn't high enough?
Sherbina.
Huh.
Thank you.
I thought they cut the phone lines.
A nuclear plant in Sweden has detected radiation. The Americans took satellite photos. The reactor building, the smoke, the fire. The whole world knows.
It's kind of interesting to see that they were trying to cut all contact from like the outside world because they didn't want the information to be spread, and still it got spread all over the world by Americans finding out with satellite photos and Sweden getting radiation in their systems, you know? It's like, it's just very interesting how that turned.
No, you don't have a month. You have approximately 2 days. Yes. The fuel would take a month to reach the concrete pad here. It's going to burn through the biological shield here by Tuesday.
There's been a reduction in radionuclide emissions, but the fire will not be extinguished for at least another 2 weeks.
When the lava enters these tanks, it will instantly superheat and vaporize approximately 7,000 cubic meters of water, causing a significant thermal explosion. We estimate between 2 and 4 megatons. Everything within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed, including the 3 remaining reactors at Chernobyl.
He doesn't know what to say now.
More than 50 million people living in Belarusia and Ukraine.
60, yes.
And how long before this happens?
Approximately 48 to 72 hours. The water in these ducts, the level of radioactive contamination.
They'll likely be dead in a week.
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
I don't even know what to say.
All victories inevitably come at a cost.
The valve will be difficult to operate, so we'll need 3 men. And of course, any volunteers will be rewarded. A yearly stipend of 400 rubles.
They don't know that they're volunteering to their own death.
My friend was a security guard that night, and she's now dying. And we've all heard about the fireman. And now you want us to swim underneath a burning reactor. You don't need an exact number to know if it'll kill us. Why should we do this? For what, 400 rubles?
You'll do it because it must be done. You'll do it because nobody else can. And if you don't, millions will die. If you tell me that's not enough, I won't believe you. And every generation must know its own suffering. I spit on the people who did this, and I caused the price I have to pay.
Anonenko. Where's Parlov?
Baranov.
That is so sad. It's actually so sad. Are you kidding me? This is not a bright show at all. This is actually quite horrifying. I would say it's quite scary watching this because it is something that has happened in real life and it has just changed world history. And the way they are making this, even with like, what is his name? Mikhail Gorbachev? The casting of him was so good, so accurate. Everything else is just very depressing, honestly. It is so tough watching this. And it isn't easy to look at this and be like, oh, this has actually happened, because it is a depressing thing to look at. And it changed a lot of people's lives. So many people left. People found out, even though they tried to cover it up with the satellite photos and with other nuclear areas, such as in Sweden. And, you know, it's just very tough, okay? Yeah. Anyways, if you'd like to watch my full reaction, this was a very quiet reaction, honestly. Yeah, but if you'd like to watch it anyways, it's over on Patreon. And if you'd like to connect, you can find me on all social media, such as Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Everything will be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's watch episode 3. Bye, guys.